It's me again, and I want to welcome you to week 3 of our class of mass communication and criticism. This week, we're going to be looking at newspapers. Talking about the gatekeepers, right? Newspapers actually used to be the way in which we were able to receive unbiased information about the world around us. But something interesting has happened. The newspapers have started to die off. I don't know about you, but I remember the big controversy just a few months ago with the Seattle PI and the Seattle PI going under because they could no longer sustain running a hard newspaper. Seattle PI isn't alone. Newspapers across this country have actually gone under because they can't afford to stay open. Information has been digitalized. I don't know about you, but I can't actually remember the last time I purchased a newspaper. I get the news sent to me. I go to the Washington Post, and I get the news sent to me via email every morning. Plus, on my iPhone, I have lots of different applications. One of the applications I'd like to show you real quick here is one from Como News, right? So, let me see. Here's my iPhone, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. But Como News puts out their own, and it's free, right, version of news. You get these little ads at the bottom. It's taken forever to load. I need the new iPhone. Let's see if we can make it so you can see it. No, I don't think you're going to be able to see it very well. Well, the news stories are all down by all the different pictures there, and I can just pick up on a news story and read anything that's happening locally or internationally or nationally. So not only does the program gives me newspaper-like articles, but I also have the choice to see it in video or to have it read out. Then I can email the article if I like it to friends and family. I can tweet it. I can put it on my Facebook page. I can do any of that, right? So for me, I'm like, why newspapers? But because newspapers have died, there are some major ramifications, such as we have lost biased news coverage. If you look at the news as it's presented on the television, right, what we end up getting is a lot of opinion, but very, very little news. Everything's sensationalized, from the music they play in the background, to the colors, to the streaming video images that we get on the sidebars, or the little news ticker we get in the below. So we have lost something as we have lost our newspapers. So this week, I'm going to ask you to do two things. I'm going to ask you to consider what it means to us with the death of the newspapers. And then I'm also going to ask you to start your final project. So, discussion thread 1, and I'll read it out to you. In the past 2 years, several newspapers have gone under, including the Seattle PI. Many things have affected this outcome, but of particular significance are the internet and access to free information, bloggers, alternative information sources, and the recession. Your assignment is to read NPR's Chronicling the Death of American Newspaper. It's pretty short. And you can read or listen to the podcast of Imagine a City Without Its Daily Newspaper. And I have both of them linked for you from the discussion area. After reading and listening to the podcast, I want you to answer these first few questions in discussion thread 1. When was the last time you actually read a physical newspaper? What physical rather than digital newspapers, why are they important and relevant in today's world? Why or why not? How do you prefer to get your news and why? So that's the first discussion thread. The second discussion thread is about your final project. Now, I also have a link for you about the parameters of the final project in this class, but as you might remember from the syllabus, the final project is for you to create a digital / social media project using the free different kind of social media platforms and to address certain questions. The project should be ongoing and established by week 3 of this course, which is January 24th, which is this week, and be run and updated until the close of the course. The project must critically consider one of the following topics: CMC, which is shorthand for computer-mediated communication and politics, computer-mediated communication and advertisement, or viral advertising, audience-determined media and news, social media and the potential for social justice, and social media and ethics. You could choose any one of these topics. If you want to tackle a different topic, you need to get my permission. Acceptable web and social medium forms are blogs such as Blogger or WordPress. You can use YouTube, wikis, Facebook, Twitter, 12second.tv, Google website, video blogs, podcast, SlideShare, as well as many, many, many other free utilities on the internet. If you go to resources in our environment, in our virtual class environment, I have put links to all these social media places and more for your use. Now, after you have started and established what kinds of social media you're going to use, you need to use at least 3 different kinds and what your topic is going to be. I want you to come back to the discussion thread 2 and answer the following questions. What 3 types of social media will you be using? What topic will your project critically explore, and why did you choose that topic? How far along are you on the project, and what is your plans for finishing the project? And those are the 2 discussion threads for this week. Of course, you also have a Check Your Knowledge, and I would love to see you at live seminar in our Illuminate environment. And that is it. Hey guys, have a great week, and I'll see you